There's a difference between something that's necessary and something being the cheapest option available. When a human uses water, it's because they will die without it. When a data center uses water, it's because somebody in a boardroom ran the numbers and decided it was the most cost-effective cooling method. Who cares about the drinking water that matters? And I think that's a conversation that's worth having. Because if water is essential for human life, maybe human beings should have priority access to water before the latest AI model does. Just a thought.
Just,
So something that I feel like more people need to know.
But how dare we say things like that? Because what about the shareholders?
And I think what's so crazy and so dark and nefarious about this is they are truly of the mind that because they have billions of dollars, who cares who they decide to dehydrate in the meantime? That's not their fucking problem. The problem that they have right now is making sure that whatever they're doing is cheap. Now, I have more to say though, because I really need y'all to lock in for this next one, because I was like, huh? I said, bitch, excuse me? I said, that doesn't sound correct.
I don't think I like that.
I don't. Mm-mm.
All I like is video.
All right, y'all, it's been coming out recently that a significant percentage of companies are now rapidly cutting back on their usage of AI. It's been reported that nearly 3/4 of enterprises that adopted AI are now scaling back their usage or just cutting it entirely. And we're seeing this for a few reasons. The main reason is that companies are now seeing how much AI really costs. The AI models like Claude, Copilot, ChatGPT, they've all recently switched over to a usage-based pricing model instead of their flat rate subscription. And according to this interview from the Financial Times a few days ago, since this pricing change, executives have seen a 7x increase to their costs now that AI companies are no longer subsidizing their usage. Companies are now seeing that AI is far more expensive than actual human employees. And that's not from me. That is a direct quote from NVIDIA's vice president. So it's now becoming clear that the dream of AI is going to save you billions was a complete sham. It seems like the scheme that the AI companies, the model makers, were trying to implement was to subsidize everyone's usage and then get the entire world to be reliant on AI. And then when they have to switch the pricing model back, everyone would just be forced to pay for it. But it seems like that plan is completely failing because companies are just cutting their AI usage. And the reason for that is AI just isn't good. We've already seen a large number of executives come out and say that AI just isn't contributing to productivity gains. In reality, most of the time, what they're seeing is errors, security risks, and hallucinations. We've been seeing big companies cut their AI operations because it's just unreliable. Like Starbucks recently had to cut their AI inventory system because it was just making way too many mistakes.